To start their next drive. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for those free safeties. They get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for.
And their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary in that last possession, though.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports.
Safety's creeping. 36. 6 guy. Check 6 guy. Check 43. Switch it.
Allen now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Allen lets it fly for Thielen. This is caught. 39 yards there, a big one. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
He's checking.
They'll run for it with Cook. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. They try again with Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. How does the send this one away? This will be taken very short. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On second down now, it's Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46.
Hey.
Back to throw. Eason. Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Deuce. Hatchet. Leo.
Now Taylor. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
That's it.
On 3rd down, Eason. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. They'll get 34 yards there. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
Now, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen to fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
Out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Allen to throw. To throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Check 99. 5 wide. Switch. Half. He's checking Craig. Check 3.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He goes full extension, and he's got it. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 22-yard line. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It was Justin Houston, the native of Statesboro, Georgia, with a sack. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. To throw, it's Allen. Incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner. Getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
All 52. Hey, high 7. Check hot route. Hot, hot. Check 31. Check 31. Check, we got it.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. Looking deep for Hilton. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Check, cut. That's it. Rap. Wide. Get wide.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. They'll run with Taylor. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at their 48-yard line.
Slam. Kill.
Go out.
You got tight.
Ready.
On second down, it's Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Hey, orbit. Let's go.
On first and 10, Eason. This complete to the former Longhorn Marcus Johnson. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
X3, 218, chop it. Hey, lock it. Look at me. Go.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
He's coming.
They'll run on first down. Taylor. And they'll get this down to the 10. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Go. Get it.
They run with Taylor, and this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
10-2 stop.
He's coming. We got double up.
Please grip.
Taylor. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Man, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Go on. Look at me. Zipper.
On third down, Taylor. And he takes it in for a Colts score. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season as his guys are back within a single score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. On first down, Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now second and 4 from the 31.
Brings up second and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Now Allen. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Hey, Delta. 56.
Safety's creeping. 36.
Regular.
Throwing on first down. Allen eluding the pressure right. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
I got you. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Check.
Rock it.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Leo, fight.
On first down, it's Taylor. Oh, some strong running. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Watch the slant. He's checking. Crash. Say. Hey, switch gears.
Hard. Check. Now.
Here's Taylor. And an alley to run. He'll get it to the 23-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Come to my work. We want
Fair.
On second down now, it's Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Nice execution there. Good job by the O-line getting him in for the 2nd time.
And you always have to start with credit there when you're having a big game. I mean, you don't get there by yourself. That's rare. But how about the ability to see the proper holes, pick the proper place to go, and find his way into the end zone?
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Isaiah McKenzie that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Alert. Check 26.
Hey, Charlie.
Check Mike 33. Watch the run. Alert. Check 33. Let's go, defense.
Throwing again. Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick.
Come on. Kill. Kill. Check out. Regular. Monday. Check Mike 33.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Got one. Shoot. Tight dog. Alert. It's like goose.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game, as now they've got it 3rd and long.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Cook following the penalty. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Hey, Haywood.
Watch the ship. Alert. Check 24.
56.
Allen will look to throw for it on fourth. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they will stop him short of the marker. Well, there is a flag. I think it is. They'll obviously decline it. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10.
General West.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Check your hot read.
Shoot.
Taylor. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Out, 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 out.
You're out.
Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
Hey.
Motion, motion. Reset, reset.
Yes, yes.
22, Mike, 22. Here we go, here we go. Under.
Topper, topper. Go, go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Eason. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Kill, kill, kill. Middle, 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 middle. You gotta get it. You gotta get that.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Going left side here, and it's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
56, 56. Hey, team 6, team 6.
Crunch, crunch. Half. Show it up. Hey, switch.
Allen on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Throws right side, and that's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Hey, pick your game up. Check. Middle. Here we go. Check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Check 90. Let's go.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range.
We ain't giving up nothing today. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Check 3. Check 3. Alert. Mike, check 33. 33. Watch out. Watch the curves. Share.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
It's easy work.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Hey, check 19. Check 33. Hey, they scared. 25. Check 25. Check 25. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 52. 33. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Alert flare. Alert flare. Flare.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. From 13 yards out. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter.
And that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
The fullback comes through with a big play there.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Check 52.
Greystone, travel.
22. Hey, check. Check 4. Quick dash. Come.
Hey, Sam off. Ready?
They'll run on first down. Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building.
Tighten up. Shit. Watch the shit.
22 jet bomber.
Check. Fresno.
Let's go.
The give to Taylor. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. 6 man. Check curls. Mike 22.
Go.
Let's go.
He's back to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Watch the screen. Shit. Kill. Check hot route. Hot.
Get it.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Go. Keep dribbling.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Check three.
Back to throw. That's caught. It's Malone. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 15-yard line.
Let's go.
Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance.